a a Roblox live stream? Do 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 you think is it because what it is? Oh my god. This time you haven't gotten trolled, guys. It is a stream. Welcome to the stream. I am joined with Zach and Cole, and we got something special for today. Without further ado, let's get started with this stream, and we're gonna push it directly to Cole right here on the stream. And I hear somebody stream in the background. Please crank that down. And anyways, Cole, fire away.
Hello everyone, welcome to today's presentation. We have a lot to show to you guys today. We're really excited to show a lot of stuff we have been working on in the last couple of months. So let's get to it. Firstly, I would like to acknowledge the community. I really love you guys. You guys are fantastic. I always look at your photos. I always look at your videos. I look at least one video of MBTA each day. And I always look in the Discord, and I really love seeing really magnificent photos. For over 4 years, me and Zach and all of our developers and HRs here have been really surprised and grateful to the community. We were not expecting that we were going to reach 5,000 members. And these 5,000 members are because of you guys. Thank you for supporting us for 4 years of MBTA. And here, for example, are some wonderful photos I took off the Discord. Really thank you guys for sharing awesome photos once again. And honestly, I'm kind of wordless for what you guys do. You guys spend a lot of time in the game. We appreciate it, and we're here to devote our time to continually improving MBTA on Roblox. As you can see, this is one of our XDE 40s from Wave. And of course, we have to jumpstart today with Somerville. Ever since Somerville was created back in 2015, the goal was to make a division that we will all like, and a division that was properly scaled to our new buses. Ever since I went through different changes, such as the improvement of Leechmere, improvements in Current and Hill, addition of new routes, Phase 2, especially long routes like the Route 80. But anyways, it has been grateful, and here you can see the new Sullivan Square station have been recently rebuilt from scratch. So, and thanks to our improvements, we have gotten over 250,000 visits in the last couple of years in the MBTA Somerville division. Now, we're going to begin the biggest phase since the inception of Somerville. The biggest change in...
We're joining FaZe Clan.
Announcing Somerville Phase 3. First, I would like to kick off the new routes by announcing Route 64. Route 64 will provide a useful link between Kendall MIT Station and Central Square, and to be extended all the way to University Park. It'll be a great addition to the Somerville map, and we hope you guys really love it. The next addition is a Medford extension. And yes, it's true. Route 94, 95, 96, 100, 101, and 134 will all serve a really dense core, so you guys will really love driving in Somerville, because we have been doing some testing, and as you guys have realized, we have removed and cut back Somerville. We wanted to do this as an experiment. And what we have noticed is that people really love driving Route 89 and 90 and 91, particularly, and CT2. And why? Well, because the routes are not too short, but you guys, it's a proper length, and you guys really love that length. So you want to continue that length. We want to continue that density of routes in the Medford extension. This will have benefits in the Sullivan Square and Davis stations, especially. There's also a new method, a new type of route we're going to announce today, which is Route 710, which is what we call a flag route. What is a flag route? Well, basically it's a route that you can pick up passengers, not necessarily at a stop. You can pick them up anywhere on a route as long as it's safe. So it's basically a community route. It will run between Wellington and North Medford. And yes, of course, we have to include some new express routes to utilize the new renovated highway that we're building. 325, 326 will start from Sullivan Square to Medford, going in two different directions, to Elm Street and Winthrop Street. And of course, Route 327, Leechmere to Medford Square, running unlimited departures every day, and also a sort of super express service with only Leechmere and Medford Square as a stop. So you guys will really enjoy those high speeds on those three different routes. And of course, you guys probably knew it by now that Wellington Station will be rebuilt. That's why we have left in the map. This is to accommodate for the new routes that are coming. So you guys will really notice Wellington come back to life again. And of course, to serve this, since the orange line is not running in our map, we'll be extending Route 90 to Wellington Station again. However, this will not be always the case. Only some departures will go all the way to Wellington, while some will terminate at Assembly. In Somerville Phase 3, we have been also experimenting with new ways to increase performance in the game. We have noticed that performance has been degrading, especially recently, so we decided to do some research, and here's what we found. So we noticed that having an abundance of transparent parts will increase lag, actually dramatically. So what we're going to do is that we're going to look at every single scenario and reduce the amount of transparent parts, such as Davis Station, Sullivan Square, and Leechmere, especially Leechmere, because that is really laggy. We are trying to reduce it as much as we can. We are also changing the collision fidelity on unions and meshes. What is that, basically? It means basically that the computer or the server will no longer be needed to calculate the collisions exactly precisely. This means less mathematical calculations to do, therefore reducing lag. Same thing with the render fidelity. With that, we will be reducing the exactness of the union or mesh. So it will look less precise the further away you go. And to change these settings, you can of course go into the settings and change the fidelity of the game. So you can change your collision fidelity, your render fidelity if you want a different experience, or if you're on a stronger connection, or if you have a stronger computer. Again, the main goal of this was to increase performance on lower tier devices and improve accessibility to the game. That means new devices that couldn't access Somerville before will be able to access Somerville and be able to drive buses. And people who have lag right now, although we're not guaranteeing that these changes will eliminate it, we hope that it will reduce it. We're also announcing a new game-wide notification system. You guys may have noticed that we have been recently testing this new notification system. You guys may notice that there was a white pop-up that sometimes came up in the server. Well, we are rolling this out to all of our admins. And also, there will be a redesigned in-game user interface, and I would love to show it to you guys right now. And here it is. As you guys can notice, the new game-wide notification on top, which is going to be useful to announce shutdowns, runs, trainings, etc. And also our new interface with 4 simple buttons: FOV, change teams, train, or send in a game-wide message only for admins up here. And there's also a little arrow to your left to be able to minimize those buttons so that you can get great photos in Somerville. Here is also the new change team window. We have decided to make it a window instead of a slide out bar, simply because you guys will not need to change teams all the time. And this is what our new consistent UI will look. This is Somerville Phase 3. There are 20 total routes now going to be in Somerville. 12 of them will be brand new thanks to this Medford extension. The introduction of a new flag route and express routes will hopefully increase the frequency on those routes. Game-wide announcements, brand new UI, performance optimizations, the new Wellington station. I hope you guys really love it. Now, it's coming in summer 2020. We hope you guys really will enjoy this new division from MBTA and Roblox. Now, let's change gears to South End. It is the first completely new division for MBTA on Roblox in years. And today, we're going to show a couple new photos of it. We hope you guys will love it. Firstly, before I start talking about South End Division, I would like to thank these developers who took part in developing this wonderful division. I really thank you guys for doing great work, and I hope you guys continue doing fantastic work with MBTA on Roblox. And yes, Civil Line is here. We're announcing routes SL4 and SL5 between Dudley Square and South Station and Downtown Crossing. These routes will be very busy, and they will run through the core of the map. And yes, the most busiest station in MBTA is coming for buses, Dudley Square. And no, we're not calling it Nubian Square. Sorry. And here's a picture of Dudley Square, a little sneak peek. I know this isn't much, but stay tuned. We're also pleased to announce our new Crosstown Limited Stop route, CT3, between Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center and Andrew Station. This will be completing the two routes that exist in MBTA, CT2 and CT3 on Crosstown Limited routes. We're also pleased to announce a plethora of local routes, such as Route 8, Route 9, Route 10, Route 11, which is a loop route for the first time for MBTA, Route 41, 43, 47, and 55. These routes will all run through downtown. We hope you guys will really love the brand new scenery in downtown. And of course, we couldn't leave out the Red Line shuttle between downtown and JFK UMass. I hope you guys really love this route. Of course, South End will also include the same improvements that we have discovered in Somerville Phase 3. The same performance improvements, the same new UI, etc. This is South End Division. It will include 12 brand new routes, a Red Line shuttle route, first for MBTA, a loop route, Civil Line routes, the modern Kenmore bus station for Route 8, Ruggles Station, Dudley Square which is the largest bus station in MBTA, and great downtown scenery and density. Now, I would love to proceed on Wave. We're going to do a throwback, basically. Now, I want to start with saying that before Wave, MBTA was at 500 members. And since we launched Wave, we have grew all the way today to 5,000 members. And whopping 10 times increase thanks to our Wave technology. It may be a bit controversial, but for us, we actually think it's a big success just by looking at this table right here. Now, thanks to future technology, in the long run, we're thinking maybe that this could reproduce itself again to another 10x. This seems a bit forward thinking, let's say, but I think it's achievable. Now, in terms of visits to Somerville, before the Wave launch, we were at 2,000 monthly visits. And right after the Wave launch in July 2018, we had 5,000 visits. And currently, right now, we have 18,000 monthly visits in Somerville. Another testimony that Wave was really a success. This is a 9-fold increase thanks to Wave. And also to mention that these stats are from ROBLOX Analytics. We're not pulling these off from anywhere. Now, what we're anticipating that it could increase by 3x, maybe thanks to future technologies. Now, really, Wave really pioneered the modern North American bus. You can really see that a lot of people have based our technology, and even we have open sourced it. So a lot of companies are using parts, UI, building, and it's fine because we really encourage community, and that's what we did. Back then, it really introduced many first features, many groundbreaking features, such as suspension. It actually made also people care that a bus should be looking nice, not just a block, just not a block or a cardboard bus. And we're really proud for that, because you guys noticed all the buses before Wave were just blocky, while now they're all really curvy and more realistic. We are very proud of that legacy that is left, and we wish to continue putting firsts in the Roblox transit books. We really thank you to you guys, the community, for sticking with us for over all these years, during Wave, before Wave, whenever you guys came, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, or 2020, or even now. We really thank you guys for staying with us. It really means a lot to us. And we are increasingly growing community-centric. We really want to care about you guys, and it's one of our goals to improve the experience and make sure you guys are happy with what we're doing. So this is why we're sharing with us today something new. And of course, here for more years to come together with our new technology. Here's a little introduction video. Winston? is MBOC. By MBTA, for MBTA. It is the most advanced bus system in Roblox, and I'm very pleased to announce it today with my colleagues Zach and Winston. We all centered everything around realism. Realism being a core of MBOC, because we really wanted to do more. And let's kick off with driving. I'm proud to announce dynamic steering. It's smooth steering with incremental braking, so you have more control of your bus and it's more realistic turns. And here is a comparison video between Wave and MBOC dynamic steering. Here's how it works. WSDX, and also we're introducing first keypad control using the 84562 keys. So if you guys have a keypad, I really recommend driving with it. And also, you can use the X key or the 5 key on your keypad to center the steering wheel straight, or use S and your 2 key on your keypad to do incremental braking. To turn your steering wheel left or right, use the AD or 4 or 6 keys on your keypad. It's really intuitive, and I really recommend you guys give it a go. We're also happy to announce that there's classic mode. If you guys don't like dynamic steering, we're also offering classic mode. It'll be available in the settings, and you guys will be able to drive in a similar driving style as Wave. Let's start now with operating an MBOC bus. Again, everything is centered over realism, and here's an exhibit of it. Firstly, this is how you start a bus. Firstly, you go to the rear of the bus and you turn on your battery disconnect switch. And then you go to the front, go on the street side and open the big panel under the driver's window, and you click door air release. This will now release the doors, so you're able to open it with your character instead of clicking on your mouse. This is super realistic, and I love it, Zach loves it, we all love it. And then you choose your electrics mode using day run, or night park, all having actually different settings. For example, night run automatically turns on your marker lights, your instrument lights, and yes, there is instrument lights. Or night park, if you want to park your bus during night, say inside a station for example. Once you select your mode and you wait until it completely started, you can start your engine. And then it'll fully start, you can select your destination and everything. But we'll get into those stuff later in the presentation. Like I said, this is a great example of super realistic operations, a first on Roblox. Again, another first is a working air system on the bus. Yes, if you guys actually notice in the keynote, the bus actually rises up or rises down. The vehicle gains air when you rev, so when you start your bus, you have be depleted of air, so you have to gain your air by revving. How do you do this? Simple. Make sure you're in neutral and hold the W or 8 key on your keypad to rev. And also, when you turn off your engine, the vehicle loses air and slowly goes to the ground. The vehicle also loses air when stopping because you're using air brakes. It also gains air when you're accelerating, and automatically stops gaining air when you're over 125 psi. The bus, of course, rises or lower depending on the air pressure in the bus. I also want to announce a working alarm system. Here are some examples of some alarms that may happen. So the bus will beep at you if, for example, your air pressure is below 75 psi, or you're moving while the rear doors are open, or your parking brake is disabled when the engine is stopped. Also, I'm pleased to announce new realistic light control systems. All of these settings are able to be controlled independently. 2 settings for interior lights, same as wave, on, medium, off, and also 1 key to control the full on and off if you want to conserve your setting. Also, we added a personal driver's light and working instrument panel lights too. There are also functioning mirrors using cameras in the bus by holding either the 7, 8, 9, or 0 keys on the top of your keyboard. So you're able to view the back of your bus, the interior of your bus, the rear doors really easily instead of panning your camera around. This will enable also better first-person driving, which is one of the central goals of MBOC, is to have first-person driving. Now the build quality. The build quality is platinum standard. This enables us to have the best quality possible. We have the best D40LF. We have the best LFR. We have the best AM40LF. They look super nice. They look fantastic. We shared some photos with you guys, and right now we're working on a new Excelsior. We can't wait to show it to you guys. It looks fantastic so far. I've been working on it personally every single day. The chassis is rebuilt from the ground up with a mixed use of constraints and motors. Constraints for example, ramp, wheelchair seats, wheels, and motors, for example, for doors, for reliability. Now, destination system. You're also able to set your inbound, outbound, and public relations destinations independently. Inbound and outbound are, say, for example, Desk A today in Wave, and public relations is like your Desk B in Wave today. Destinations switch automatically at terminal stops now, since you're presetting your inbound and outbound destinations. We also have added realistic destination blinds, sort of like this. This is an Excelsior example right here. Lock and delete systems. So now you don't have to worry about abandoning your buses and getting suspended. You're able to lock your bus if you wish to leave your vehicle. For example, if you want to have a chat, just walk around, come back in. The bus also deletes itself if you decide to leave the game, even if the bus is locked. Or if you can also decide to delete the bus yourself. Admins are also able to operate any locked buses. Now, I'm going to pass to Zach. Zach is going to talk all about real time, and it's a great feature. So, Zach?
Thank you, Cole. Hello, everyone. I'm Zach, and we're going to talk about the real time and bus tracker and dispatch systems of MBOC. So, proper scheduling system. We'll have a bus tracker in each division, and that will follow each route code, in which you'll track every bus moving around in game. So we'll have 2 different types of driving styles. We'll have free runs, where the driver decides their own shift, and in runs, run coordinators give their own shift. You could customize your own shift to your liking based on the GUI, which I'll show in a second. And you could add as many blocks. So like you could add route 90 to Central, 90 to Sullivan, 90 to Assembly, and then back to the depot. and there's an unlimited shift combination to these run schedules. So for timetables, they're at every route, and they're divided into blocks. So for example, 91 is divided into 91 from Sullivan to Central, and Central to Sullivan. And those blocks will use the real-time e-ink signs and into the countdown clocks for major stops. We'll have advanced messaging system between operators and dispatch, and it will be through UI communications. Runs with MBOC. So just like trainings, we'll have reserved servers where you'll be able to check the calendar and join the run. It'll teleport you to a different server. And the run coordinator will be able to change between run mode and free drive mode. So there isn't any confusion between making your own blocks versus run coordinators making your block. And you could create shifts to your liking when it's on free drive mode, or the run coordinator creates the shifts through the algorithm scripts. You can send messages to your operators and dispatch transit supervisors. So no need for the command I help from Adonis, because that sometimes messes up drivers since it teleports. And the ability to use to space buses and delay them, because there are so many like people on Route 89, for example, where there are no gaps. This technology allows us to have more control over our runs and free drives. So the dispatch UI. What we have here is one route, and it shows each of the major stops and all the buses running on those on that route, and it shows where the bus is positioned between each stop. So you'll be able to track run coordinators will be able to track all the buses running on a route. This is the messaging system where the dispatch gets their messages from the buses. And we'll have a new login system which uses badge number and run number, so you don't need to remember your badge number because it will be automatically generated. Spawn system, Cole.
All right, thanks Zach for explaining the dispatch system. So with MBOC, we have decided to review a spawn system. Why? Well, this will reduce lag inside a depot because there's a high concentration of parts. This will reduce that notably. The biggest advantage of this is that we're able to add so much more buses now. We can add different variations, different motor configs, different liveries, basically virtually really awesome. And of course, you decide the livery, you decide your model, you decide your powertrain, you decide what you want to drive. Therefore, there is virtually unlimited customization. Therefore, for example, I could choose a D40LF with a NAD livery, or I could choose an AM40LF with a special livery and also the Cummins engine. Now I'm going to announce the points system. The experience we'll use to quantify the experience of an operator, while points will be earned and purchased to be spent. Now, why do we decide to do this, you say? Well, let me explain. Firstly, we do not want everyone driving the same bus and we don't want to see all the time retired buses because we want to stay realistic. And we cannot, like, say for example, limit the number of buses that can be spawned, because that will be really bad user experience. So we decided to give access to these buses to people who drive the most, as we really love people interacting with the game. It also will deliver a more interactive experience. It won't be fun to just unlock everything immediately or really quickly. We want to do it gradually, so you guys will keep loving the game for a longer period of time. It will also enable us to give out payouts to our developers, because they do hard work. And honestly, I want to explain this. We work night and day. Like, sometimes we pull Zach, Winston, they pull all-nighters for you guys. I work a lot too.
Definitely.
I spend, I don't know, usually around, I don't even know for sure because it's so long to calculate
16
that.
hours a day.
I spent over like 40 hours in just 1 week, so there we go.
I spend at least 100, 200 hours of just building a single bus. It's really taxing. And Zach, what do you spend on scripting a bus, for example?
My days go about 16 hours a day, and I stay up pretty late scripting and testing.
Those are a couple of reasons why we felt that this was appropriate to include this. Points, however, will be very easily earned in game though. You can earn them by driving a bus, dispatching, or purchasable via ROBLOX. And I'm going to pass to Winston, who's going to explain why we did a choice for purchasable points.
Thank you, Cole. Thank you so much for that. I'm not gonna move my character because I am filming this. So anyways, we're mainly doing the point system as explained by Cole, that developers, as you can see in MBTA especially, I want to point out a few that mix our buses, including as well Cole, Harley, and a few other devs. We spent over 40 hours for making buses for just one bus only, to make it high quality for you guys, and also as well to keep it very, very realistic. In addition, we also spent our time, especially Zach, he spent his time, and there's a few other MBTA staff members that actually spent their time to go out in Boston before the pandemic, of course, obviously, to actually record the announcement to be put in game, and we spent over roughly 4,000 Robux in audios only for just one bus. In addition, this will help us with our server costs, because if you guys are donating to MBTA with Roblox, or you're buying through the point system, you are giving us guys some revenue to help maintain MBTA through our bots. As you can see in the MBTA Discord server, we have now 3 bots to operate MBTA more efficiently, and also as well our automated training system, as that does require monthly costs to maintain. In addition to the player database for the point system, it will help us do the costs, because it does cost roughly $10 to $15 a month, depending how large the server is and depending how many players are going in game as well. Once again, guys, if you guys do donate to us, it's greatly appreciated, because we have the opportunity to dev exit and also make it to real money. So not only we can pay out developers via Robux, but also as well pay our server costs and improve MBTA for you guys. Anyways, I want to give it back to Cole.
Another thing I want to add is that this will also enable more giveaways too. So who doesn't like giveaways, eh?
I just gave away 1,000 Robux the other day, so there we go.
This can be spent on new vehicles, liveries, or different configurations, such as a special motor, a special livery, special vehicles, etc. Experience, however, is only earned on driving a bus or dispatching. It is a requirement to access certain vehicles, trainings, and interviews. And here it is, the spawn UI. Here is a new spawn UI for one of our new buses, the DE60 LFR.
Oh,
Alright, next. I also want to announce this. There's 2 times points during runs and bonus points for completing the goal in today's tab. So every day we'll be giving out random goals to everyone. Why are we doing goals? Well, this will enable us to encourage operators to serve underserved routes. For example, Route 80 is underserved, So we will do a goal on that route. Usually that would incur 2x, 3x, 4x points, or even experience. And you guys would probably mystified that we kind of left out the driver interface in this presentation. So here is the driver's interface in MBOC. As you can see, your timetable on your left, and on your right, you can see all the indicators, buttons, and on the central part, you see your speedometer, gear, and also navigation on your UI. I hope you guys really love it. Oh yeah, one thing. You guys could probably notice in the presentation, in the video earlier, that this UI has multiple settings of minimization. So for example, you can just minimize your icons if you just want to see your timetable, destination controller, and speedometer, direction of travel, and gear. Or you can even completely minimize it and just see your speed, navigation, and gear. It's really customizable. Here is the new information UI. Of course, we're still going to keep the same keybinds in the UI. Destination codes are also available, with settings also available. So you remember how I said classic mode will be in the settings? There it is. It's going to be in the settings. Hope you guys really love this UI. I really love it. It's going to be forever to design this. Like Winston, how much design variations I go through already?
You went through too many, Cole. Like, I told you to like get something, but this dude took a whole roughly 2 weeks just to go through these design concepts. And that's why I call him a Dr. Elephant.
This UI is actually based on material design by Google, an open source design language. Here's the real-time window, so you can see you can communicate with your dispatch using messages, contact your dispatch. You can also send an emergency message. As you saw, it will appear in red. It's also going to show your information, such as your badge number, your experience, your points. It's also going to show your route information, such as your route, the run number, the block number, the destinations, so you guys won't get confused. So if you guys don't know which destination you need to set to, inbound or outbound, just go to your real-time UI and you will see it right there. Inbound, for example, this example is Sullivan Square, and outbound is Central Square. You can also notice that we're no longer using keyboard, and we're actually using a keypad to enter, for example, numerical values such as destination code, badge, run number will all be done through the clickable interface and not by your keyboard anymore. Here's what your shift and block windows look like. So you can see your whole shift really easily. You can see all your blocks you have to do. Remember, a block is one way on one route. What that means is basically, for example, like Zach explained, 91 Central, one block will be considered 91 Sullivan to 91 Central. That's one complete block. And you also have your block information. So this is another variation of the view of your shift. So if you want to see what is a list of your major stops and what time you have to be there, you can see your whole list of stops and where you are currently on the route. Here is also some notifications. So it will be to help you guys navigate through the UI, and also to avoid accidental presses. So for example, if you press accidentally delete bus, it won't just delete your bus. You have to press the notification, and don't worry, the button will be in 2 different places, so you guys won't delete your bus by accident. It will also warn you that you have to depart now. It's going to cover your whole window, so you guys really notice it. And also, I forgot to add in this presentation, but we're going to show you guys later in the demo one other cool feature that we did not announce in this presentation. So a lot of actually features are actually we didn't present, and they're only going to be in the demo. So make sure to stay all the way to the end, guys, please. All right. And of course, here's our block complete UI. So you're able to view your overview. So if you go, for example, we're thinking maybe we're not 100% sure yet. Maybe if you go over speed, maybe we'll deduct some points. If you're ahead, definitely you will be deducting points. So you have to stay on time. If you're late, no biggie. It's not a big deal. However, if you're after a certain threshold late, so for example 15 minutes late, then you'll get kicked out of your route. As you can see, you can easily compare what the Shego thinks you should take and what you actually took in time, so you can compare those two values. So if you're taking too slow, you can maybe accelerate a bit more. Really helpful system. I also want to take a time to announce what's regarding donators and donations. Yeah, so there's 3 plans: bronze, silver, and gold. They're available. You can buy them on our website. They won't be available right yet, but they'll be available soon. So bronze will normally include the D40LF livery and a donator shirt. Silver will include all the same perks of bronze plus the AM40LF donator livery, and gold will include the perks of silver and bronze, and also include the exclusive gold donator buses, the 2008 and 2012 DE40LFR, and each of them are available in 3 deliveries. I have to comment about the 2012 DE40LFR. I shared it on Twitter and it looks fantastic. It's a one that has the Excelsior interior but is an LFR.
Cool.
They made those for a very short period of time. And yeah, those are the prices.
And I'm gonna real quickly cut you there. Thank you, Spectrum Killers, for donating $10 whole. Thank you so much, and thank you for the support. Anyways, Cole will now continue with the community.
Thank you for your support. We're really grateful for it. Now we're going to talk about community, because we feel that community is really important to MBTA. We cherish it and we listen to you guys. So if you guys have a problem, don't fear. Please just create a ticket in our Discord. We're listening to you guys because we're here for you guys. If you guys have anything, you guys suggestions, you guys can DM me directly. It's fine. I don't care having a million DMs. It's okay. So yeah, but let's continue with community. We are really committed to support the community, like I said, and we are really willing to help new developers get off the ground. So I'm really proud to announce something really big today. We are giving away some of our MBOC technology and we're helping them make buses with auto logic. So I'm proud to announce that I'll announce it later, but here's a picture of their D-Leg Advantage. Fantastic vehicle. Looks great. I recommend you guys join RTA and AutoLogic. They're great people. And we're giving out our chassis and we're helping them build a new Excelsior that will go to MBTA and also AutoLogic and RTA. So I recommend really to join our groups. I notably had really a lot of fun driving their buses. So here's their Discord and here is their the ROBLOX group for RTA. I'm going to just pause a bit here. You guys can join it right now. Take a photo of it.
Chasing the sun as I was chasing the one. We never looked back from our lover road.
All right. Training now. So recently you guys have been noticing that we have introduced reserve servers, and this enabled easy joining to our new trainings. This had lots of advantages. It made it way more seamless to join a training, much more easier, more automated, easier on the trainings, because trainings is arguably the most difficult job in MBTA on Roblox right now. Personally speaking, it's hard. But today I want to announce something else. So here it is, automatic training. Yes. Trainings are particularly difficult, and as much as we want to keep trainers and trainings, manual trainings, I think we all thought that it was not a good idea, simply because eventually demand will outgrow our supply. We will not have enough trainers to respond to our demand. And as much as we're exceeding now 5,000 members and even growing even more, there is a greater need for automatic training. Why? Because a lot of people actually don't go to training, they just join a group and they want to drive, but they can't drive it, and that's so inconvenient. So
And keep in mind, just to mention this real quickly, trainers, the current trainers right now are going to be pushed to different positions. No worry, they won't be dismissed from MBTA. They will have other potential opportunities. Anyways,
I was
back to
about
goal.
to say that.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Anyways, it's fine. Join anytime. Like I said, one of the great advantages is that you guys can join anytime. It's convenient for you, and you don't have to rely on us. You guys can join anytime you want. It's faster, easier. It's fantastic. So now there'll be much more bus operators. It will enable much more growth with the game. And this is one of the key pillars, I think, to our growth in the future to obtain our targets that we announced earlier. Here, I'll explain a little bit of how it will function. So the training itself will go through the slides. It's not the same slides as now. It's going to be changed and more interactive, including voiceover, visuals, cameras, and you're actually gonna have a 3D model of the bus in front of you.
Yep.
It's actually gonna function.
And,
so it's gonna be.
And
Yeah.
Drew just donated $5. Thank you so much, Drew, for donating to MBTA. Really greatly appreciate it.
Thanks, Drew. Eh? You never stop donating, don't you? Never mind. It's good. Thank you. Thank you for donation. To be honest, means a lot. Anyways, like I said, training will go through the slides themselves, but like I said, it's not the same slides as today, so it's going to be more clear. And also, more importantly, we want to make MBT accessible to our lower age audience. The reason is because a lot of them really want to drive, but they always fail training because it's not adapted to them. So what we're trying to do is adapt the training to them, make it clear, make it understandable, and use many methods, not just text, copy and paste, voice, visuals, etc. Key pillar. Also, we're also introducing practical testing before entering the vehicle. That means before even entering the vehicle, they will do a series of questions. They will also do a series of little tests. Say, for example, setting a, let's say, a destination, or setting their run and badge number, etc. And if they fail, provide constructive retroaction on it. This will enable more personalized training for everyone. Like I said, this will make MBT more accessible, as it's going to be accessible for a greater audience, a lower age audience. That's fantastic for us. Fantastic news for everyone. MBTA Somerville, MBTA South End will be more busier than ever before, thanks to these improvements. However, I'm really sad to say that all bus operators will have to retrain for MBOC. There's so much changes in MBOC that we simply cannot port over operators from Wave to MBOC. However, we're planning an automatic training for you guys to skip all the practical, and you guys will only have to do the MBOC related retraining itself, just to adapt yourself to the new vehicle. No need to say road rules, strikes, because you guys already learned all that. So it's going to be easy, simple, and fast.
Not only is easy, simple, or
now,
fast.
You guys been all wanting to know this. What kind of buses are coming in MBOC? Well, here they are, and I'm also pleased to announce the number of hours/minutes you have to actually drive to obtain them. So the XCE40 will be free for everyone. This is the backbone of the MBTA fleet, and again, it'll be the backbone of the ROBLOX MBTA fleet too. The XCE40 will be the greatest bus that I have ever made, and the greatest bus that MBTA has ever made with auto logic. Why we decided to make this bus free? It's because it is the most abundant bus in real life. 600 of them in the MBTA fleet out of 1,000-ish buses in real life. However, the other buses are very easy to obtain. So for example, the XM40, you only have to drive 30 minutes during a run to obtain it. And the XDE60 is 2 hours of run driving. Remember, the reason why we set this a bit higher is because it's an articulated bus, and we want you guys to be used to driving a 40-foot bus. So it's going to be very easy to obtain, like I said. And the D40LF will only need 30 minutes of driving in a run. And also, Like I said, very obtainable. The E40 LFR only for donators. The 60 LFR, 3 hours of run driving. Main reason why it requires more than the XDE 60 is because it's less common in the XDE 60. And also for the Neoplan family, it's the AM40 LF. We also joining. You only need 1 hour driving. It's the highest since it's retiring soon. So yeah.
And also, just to keep you guys reminded, just to give you guys a little friendly reminder, bus operators will have to, yes, unfortunately retrain. However, guys, it is very easy compared to before, as we're not teaching you the road rules. You are going to be trained by yourself, by the system, and it's just you redriving the bus, learning the new features, and that's it. It's going to be very easy, and it's not going to be anything that's difficult.
Now you guys be probably wondering, why is there 2 figures? Why is there 1 hour run driving and 2 hours of free run driving? Like I explained before, it gives you, the system will give you 2 times more points if you're driving during a run, and if you're driving during free run, it'll give you the normal amount of points.
Cole, let's just pause for a second. Spectrum just donated another $20 to the stream.
No way.
This dude just donated another $20 to the MBTA stream.
Me.
I'm not
You're
joking.
joking me.
It just popped up in the chat right now. Spectrum Killers just tipped $20 USD.
Oh my god, really? Thank you. To be honest, we have to do something for these donators, to be honest.
To be honest.
Guys, stay tuned actually. We may do something special for these donators.
You guys are crazy.
Don't worry.
You guys are insane.
Yeah. Alright. So, what about security optimization? You don't want these buses and technology to be stolen on the first day. So we have employed multiple tactics. Firstly, security. Scripts are usually protected by a loader, so you guys are not able to access it, and they're in a secure enclave part of the server. Same thing with the buses. I cannot announce much in security because we cannot share much because we don't want to infringe our security. For performance and optimization, we have in a bus we have reduced the number of loops to only 2 loops in the whole bus now. 1 for the lights and 1 for other stuff such as the air system, engine sounds, and all that. They're all crammed into their own loop. The lights loop is very slow, so it repeats every 1 second, so all it does is just flash the lights. And you got the engine loop and the air system loop all in one. That's a fast loop. So we try to remove code that don't need to be running so often in a slower loop, therefore reducing performance and improving performance, sorry. We also intelligently divided the code. So we have divided everything in GUI code, the slow loop code, fast loop code, the functions code. We also did a different way of initiating values and all that. Dramatically increases performance and ease of use, and also eases us on the strain on us. So it's really easy to port over to new buses, since we're going to have more buses in the future, because it's not just those 7 buses that are coming. We have more buses in the pipeline. Don't fear, more buses are coming. We also dramatically reduced the lines of code in the bus. I'm going to give an example. Before, destination code was 1,000 lines. Remember that, Zach? Zach?
Yes.
The destination code was 1,000 lines, eh?
Oh yeah, that's for sure. That was crazy.
Yep, it was 1,000 lines, and it was pretty tedious to fix bugs and troubleshoot.
So, what do we do now? We condense.
Yeah. No, actually, we built it from the ground up, and then took the components that were repeated over and over and condensed them.
How much lines is there now? 70?
Roughly 132.
It's not bad. So we guys can see this is a great example. We have also lowered our part count and used meshes intelligently. It's not for security we use meshes, it's to firstly remove duplicate vertices. That means duplicate triangles inside the union, and also combine multiple units together so we can dramatically reduce the part count. We announced earlier that our goal was 400 parts to each bus, and I'm happy to say that all of the buses will be below that part count. Now, I want to take a moment to thank the developers, to be honest. They are doing an extraordinary job, and I'm really proud of them. So, for scripting, probably summer devs, Zach94, and there's a little error in here. FUF Stately is actually in scripting, not building. He did a little building too. I also want to thank Eurotransit Fan, FUF Stately, Gaming Gamer 157, Noel 12, Transit Tech, and Zesty Clan 2 for helping out in building buses. Thank you. Now, I want to take a whole reflection on today and on MBOC, and I want to say something. MBOC is not another wave. It's not just another bus. It's a whole integrated system. Dispatch, training, spawn system, purchase system, all those different components come together in one unique system, creating unique fluidity and uncompromised performance. It will revolutionize ROBLOX transit once more. And here is the demo. But wait. Before the demo, I would like to announce South End and MBOC are coming the end of June and to July 2020. If you want to boost right now in MBTA ROBLOX Discord to access beta testing today. So make sure to boost the server. So yeah, Zach is going to be driving, and we'll be right back.
We'll be right back. We'll be changing to the stream, and also as well, I'm going to change to the stream just for the fun of it. Just let Cole walk around and Zach's just chilling. Anyways, we'll be right back with the demo of the bus, guys. Once again, guys, please stand by as we are going to be setting up the demo to get ready for the demo of the MBOC bus. Alrighty, guys, we got the demo up and ready. We're gonna be sharing the screen right now, which we're gonna be showing you all the startup procedure. And here we go. There we go. Screen has been shared.
All right, so guys, so we mentioned battery disconnect switch. You open this door right here. You can turn the switch on. You do that. And then to open your door, very simple. You open this window, this little door right here. Do a manual control, and you can push them open just like this. Of course, there's working. I'm going to show this feature later. This is a working wheelchair seat right there. You guys can of course click it to go up again, like that. And these seats also work too. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Sullivan Station. And Zach, don't forget to share your screen so they can see the UI, eh?
Got you.
Alright, I'm gonna be changing teams to executives. Alright guys, so this is Sullivan Square, as you guys know it, but there's a little addition that there's here. And if this bars,
Okay, my
Okay.
my thing is on.
this is there, right there. So right there, you guys can not see this yet, but yeah. Oh, you cannot pick me up at Sullivan Square. That's right.
You gotta go to Central.
Facts.
While we do that, we're gonna share our screen to Zaki.
Cole broke the game.
What?
Don't tell me Cole broke the game.
Cole broke the game.
Did I?
Did you actually break the game?
I didn't even go in it in the last couple days.
Did you actually break the game?
No. It was Zach who broke the game then. What happened to Zach? Zach? Winston?
I'm here.
Where's Zach?
Zach just left out of nowhere.
What?
He just left.
Guys, can you do, will you be right back?
We'll be right back. Some issues is happening. Zach probably broke the game or something.
He just left the game. I mean, he just left the stream.
All right. Anyways.
Zach,
Oh,
what
Zach,
happened?
Bro, his connection died. His connection died.
We're sorry, but Zach is having some technical issues right now because of his connection.
Dummy, you just got a Roblox connection.
Yeah, I had problems too.
Anyways, just enjoy Cole right
My
now.
Wi-Fi's
Going
kaput right now.
going bonkers. So just enjoy right now. Cole heading to Central Square to
I want to
get
see if
the
something in
wheelchair.
game is just bothering.
Could we restart, Zach? What happened?
Yeah.
Zach? What happened?
I don't know. My game just froze, and then I couldn't control my bus.
Oh, his connection then.
Yeah.
Just technical difficulties as usual.
Would you want me to drive then?
I got it. I got it. Hold on.
All right,
You're not
let's
in the-
restart.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna restart, guys, and we will transition you
Sorry
back
for-
to.
Sorry
The
for the technical issues,
demo.
eh? Yeah, sorry for the technical issues.
Okay. Alrighty guys, so while we wait for Zach to get his bus ready, we're gonna transition you to the wheelchair. This is the wheelchair right here that will be in Somerville. It's actually pretty cool, not gonna lie.
It's actually morphed to a character.
Yeah, it's morphed to your character and the elephant walking. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, bro. You just see an elephant. Just don't mind an elephant in a wheelchair. Don't mind. We have a Dr. Elephant in a wheelchair right here. Do not mind that. He's like walking around. Or I should say strolling around.
Look at me walking. Look at me walk. Like.
Elephant in a wheelchair. Oh my god.
I'm gonna break it. It's so heavy.
Here's your elephant. Chofu's disabled.
I can't even jump.
Yes, if you're disabled in game, guys, you cannot jump because obviously you're disabled.
Ooh, I stopped.
Drew says drunk elephant in a wheelchair. I'm done.
See my screen?
Alright, let's switch to Zach's now. Let me go ahead and switch to Zach's. Right here, and this is Zach. He now has the bus ready and he has the GUI minimized. Zach, go ahead and grab goal. Let's do this.
I get really sorry due to circumstances. It's because Zach's connection is not good and sometimes
As you
it's
see, he's demonstrating the mirrors right now.
stuff.
He's demonstrating all the mirrors in the buses, which Zach, interior lights. There we go. And here we go. Let the drive begin.
I think they're welded to the ground. I don't know.
Are you serious? Zach wrote his own bus. Oh my god. Alright, let's go back to Cole while Zach fixes his situation because somebody welded his bus to the ground. That's lovely. You just have an elephant chilling. You just have an elephant chilling in a wheelchair. Don't mind him. Do not mind an elephant chilling in a wheelchair.
Cole, the bus isn't moving, and I think it's welded to the ground.
Oh.
Oh. God, I'm gonna come and see what I could do.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, we're gonna go back to the BRB slide again because there is some situation that needs to be fixed, and hashtag blame Zach for breaking the game, as always.
Let me see the law.
What was it? We pretty much pulled the wave again, and they're gonna roast us now. Thanks a lot. We just clowned the whole entire group again. Zach pulled a wave, guys, and he pulled a breaking server again. This dude. Once again, guys, please stand by for the demo. Zach did break the game again, once again, nothing new. So please stand by once again. Alrighty, guys, we are back in game, and this is Cole right here. Cole's gonna be demonstrating the feature instead of Zach, because Zach broke the game, as always.
We are sorry for this inconvenience. We actually had the updated version in our catalog. It was just that we forgot to put in Somerville.
Imagine forgetting to put it in Somerville.
Go figure. So you start like that, you push your doors open, So you can do like that, pushed in. So you can, like I said, working wheelchair seats. Now you're gonna see these are the windows. I'm gonna close them for now because I don't need them. And so to do this, you have to press C, and you're gonna see this little window comes up, right? Now it's gonna say Z. Now this is gonna come up. It's gonna wait. So it's very informative and it's gonna guide you through this complicated startup. Now Z to start your engine. Now day one is selected. It tells you. Now you got to rev. So as you can see, there's little gauges right there that are increasing. So as you can see, my bus is rising up a bit. I'm gonna wait until the low air indicator shuts off. So now it's off. I'm going to stop revving when it reaches 100 psi. Now I can latch it. I'm gonna hold F, turn it into my gear. Zach, did you push? Oh, Zach got it working. Zach, did you only update one bus?
This man only updated one bus.
You only update one bus. We're sorry, guys.
This man only updated one bus. Zach,
He knew it.
Zach, he sabotaged Cole. He sabotaged Cole, guys. He sabotaged Cole. That was a massive troll right there.
He knew it. He knew it.
He sabotaged Cole. He purposely made Cole fail. I'm done. I'm done. Zach, go ahead and share your screen while Cole gets the wheelchair. Oh my god, that's hilarious. That's a hilarious blooper right there. Zach sabotaged Cole. I'm done. That's like a GG. Zach, share your screen, please, so everybody could see your bus operating.
You know what?
Oh, I was muted. I said I didn't. I updated all buses.
You didn't update mine.
You did not update Cole's. Anyways.
No, I updated.
No,
all
you
of
did
them.
not.
Yes,
You
I did.
not.
Zach,
You didn't turn off
Zach.
parking brakes.
Oop.
I did.
All right, Zach, go ahead and share your screen and start driving.
You know what? No, don't share your screen because it's gonna make him lag. I'm going to share my screen and we can watch my screen.
Okay. Drew,
A
just
flying wheelchair.
we got a flying elephant wheelchair.
Where are you?
I'm just keep moving towards Davis. Yeah, Route 89, please.
Got a flying wheelchair right now. Don't mind Cole. Don't mind the little flying scene right there. We're totally not American Airlines. This is called Cole's Airlines, so just by himself he's flying. Just don't mind it.
Yeah, but I'm flying very low. Let me go up a bit more.
Oh my god, it's Cole.
We're gonna fly to Alaska.
This man says he's gonna fly to Alaska. I'm done.
Totally a place where Winston never flew before, too.
Okay. I play X-Plane, so
Explain
okay.
addict.
$6 per
addict.
flight. Brian says Brian's Brett says $6 per flight. Buy today.
Shh, you're an explain addict. Okay? Same deal.
Ew. Buy today for $6. Cole's Airline, including a free
Where are
elephant
you,
mask.
Zach?
Mount
Where's
Vernon
Bud?
Street.
Oh, hi Zach.
As you can see, the mud flaps actually move.
Yes. Did Zach just skip him? It's moving. Zach, share your screen, please, so they can see the GUI in operation. Zach.
Hey Zach. Okay, I'm gonna unfly myself. So here's the magic, guys. Here's the magic.
If Zach shares the
Zach?
screen.
Hello.
You're supposed to put the ramp, you bum.
I don't care.
This
The ramp
dude
works,
just
guys.
went out the ramp.
The ramp works, okay? So here's the accessible features. Thank you, driver. I'm going to pay. So I'm just going to. Oopsies, wrong thing. Wrong seat. I'm sorry, guys. Driver, wait.
You have to press.
I'm gonna- All right, there. I'm secured. Good driver. You can go now. Interior lights, driver, eh?
He said no. Keep me darkness.
You can see this is setting 1. It's a bit different from Wave, where it's 2 lights on each side. It's really fun.
Especially as you can see, Cole is secure. It's securely fastened to the bus. As you can see with the straps.
Automatic straps. When you're
Tornado
inside
YT,
the
thank you for
area.
subscribing.
Yep. So I don't move at all.
Now, if Zach can share screen with the driving screen on his hand, it would be greatly appreciated.
You can also see the great detail that's taken, such as new heaters that are actually brand new. I redid them. The 6000 series seats. Realistic decals. So if you guys notice, I want to show it later, but there's really realistic emergency exit decals. I'm not actually done placing it here, but
Yes.
don't worry, it will be done.
And Zach, please share your screen. This dude's not responding.
Bruh.
Zach, share your screen.
The dude is in night mode.
Imagine being in night mode.
In day run?
Oof.
Bruh. Yo, Zach, show off your driver's light. See? Working driver's light. Yay!
Can you tell Zach to share his screen and not torture everybody in the stream right now because they want to see the GUI?
He's doing it on purpose, see? Look at his
man
smiley
is doing it on
face.
purpose. This dude's
Look at his smiley
continuing. This dude
He
is
knows what
torturing.
he's doing. See? He knows what he's doing.
No, all buses works. I'm telling
Okay,
you,
I'm
fix the
gonna-
parking brakes.
I'm going to get off at the next stop, driver. Can I get off the next stop?
The next stop is Leechmere.
What? You're doing a...
He's doing a whole,
Why are you doing a U-turn here?
doing a whole U-turn.
This guy needs to go back to training, guys. Guys, he has to go back to training. Everyone has to DM Zach now, telling him that he needs to go back to training. because
I'm
he's
turning
a-
off my DMs.
Don't turn off your DM. Guys, DM him now. DM him now. Let's go, 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 go. Here's the vents. Realistic decals on the rear, right? I hope you guys really. This is really nice bus.
I love
this
the
guy-
rubbing.
Facts.
You just see the mud flaps moving.
Yeah, you can see actually mud flaps.
And you can see the
move.
suspension. The new suspension is more stable now, and not wonky when you hit a bump.
Who wants to go Leechmere?
Not
Bro.
me. I want to go back to depot, please, sir. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Alright, your driver.
This dude just
This is a Super
curbside.
Express bus.
This
This
dude
is a
just
Super
curbside.
Express. It's a Super Express bus, no wonder. Remember the joke I did about the Super Express sign being like wobbly?
It's not even laggy in here.
It's because I improved it in this version. Guys, see? Testimony. Testimony of the bus of the bus not being laggy anymore.
Let's do Route 69 to Harvard.
See? Okay guys, so as I jump, I can get out, but only when the bus is completely stopped. So
As you can see,
now,
he's wheel case handicapped, so Zach needs to lower down. Just waiting for the ramp to come down.
as you can see, realistic blinker sounds. Thanks, Zach. Have a nice day.
Yep.
As you can see, really new wheels compared to Wave, they're much better designed than the old ones.
Yep.
I like them a lot. And also, you guys actually notice the lights being different? Realism right there, 101. We also have a license plate that actually works, changes the number. Our D4LF decal. And also, yeah. Oh yeah, the little MBOC. You know, it's MBOC. Oh, did you put on your parking brake, Zach?
This man forgot to put on his parking brake, and now the bus
Yes.
is screaming at him.
You forgot to put on his parking brake.
I put on my parking brake.
Anyways, I
Anyways,
am going to show you guys.
Look at all these
So-
DMs.
it's actually DMs there.
Actually, there is.
Yes.
He's there
Oh,
actually.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
guys, in revenge, you guys can say in my DMs that Cole is a savage.
Anyways, we're
I'm
gonna
going
be showing.
game mode now.
We're gonna be showing the bus now. Cole's gonna be showing the GUI system, which is right here, as you can see, all the GUI in the gallery.
So you can notice the realistic, really nice animations. Oops, my front doors are open. And this is this is the new steering. So you guys can notice this is actually the classic mode we're in. We changed this temporarily because we're testing both modes.
Cole's reckless driving, guys.
You guys can notice also the fantastic interior.
Just to let you guys, at the moment, the speedometer does not work at this
Yeah,
moment.
where are you going?
It will
It's
work.
not scripted.
Yeah.
But it's going to be scripted for soon. That's where we say, guys, stay tuned. Developer announcements. We're going to be frequently announcing new stuff to server boosters as well. So make sure to boost the server again. Another great news, and a lot of development updates go to server boosters first.
Yep.
Remember-
What route are you gonna do?
Keep in mind this bus is in alpha, so there'll be more features that still be added. These are just some of the features that we're showing you guys that's added temporary. In the near future, we will be adding windshield and all that such.
Cole?
And in addition, also as well, we will be adding the speedometer. And Cole, I don't know what Cole route he's doing, but
Cole?
yeah.
I'm not doing any route. I'm just driving around.
He's just driving. The elephant is just driving recklessly, guys.
Okay. Because I'm on I-93 right now.
Yes, this does mean we will be having a water system where the rain will
Just
directly
kidding. Just
directly
kidding.
splash onto your screen, and you're gonna have to do that windshield wipers, or else you're not gonna be seeing well.
So yeah, we also have, like I said, these cameras, and Zach showed them earlier. So it's really clear. So you guys don't have to pan your camera. It's very easy. It's very intuitive, especially for people like me who really love first-person driving. By the way, I forgot to show you guys around the cab. This cab is extraordinary. Credits to Evan, Gaming Gamer 157 for doing this interior. I did part of it too. I did the decals, I did the gear spoiler, but he did a lot of job too. Work too. He did the little lights. He did the little switches right here. He did the pedals. I did the stereo, and also one of my favorite parts of this interior is the little I'm gonna just that sleek animation. This is a sleek animation, guys. Look. Really nice animation. So you guys can notice this is one setting of the minimized UI. You guys can have it like this too, or if you guys prefer like this. So like I said, multiple settings for minimization. Also, here's what we're trying to show: the control thing for your
The weather,
Heat
not the
track
weather,
system?
the heater.
the heat track. Yeah.
The heater.
And here's No, HVAC. And here's the fare box right here. So it's really nice fare box. It's not done yet, but it's gonna be fully scripted as well. And here, like I said, realistic, super realistic decals. I'm sorry, I have to climb the camera really awkwardly, but there, MBTA fare decal. Also custom made. But you guys can notice a lot of decals in here that don't exist right now also. So yeah.
And then also as well, Darkness Gaming, to answer your question, the controls for MBOC will be a little bit slightly different. If you want, by default, the dynamic steering is disabled, so you can still use the WASD and you can use the arrow keys. But if you want some more dynamic steering, you can enable the WASDEX feature, which is how we Cole explained earlier in the keynote, where it's more realistic turning, there's more dynamic steering, as Cole can demonstrate right now turning.
I'm gonna share my screen
right
now.
There.
Driving this D40.
Which will be, once again, in the near future, we will be releasing
look at all
this
that
bus
smoke, because
June,
the 2008
in
D40s
June or
always
in the end of
have
June
smoke
or
coming
July
out.
of 2020. Look at that turn, that dynamic steering turn.
It's not dynamic steering. I told them WASD yet. This is WASD right now. And it's like I said, this is actually classic mode.
So
Yeah, I've
that's
been testing
classic mode.
Yeah.
That is classic mode by default.
Yeah, we'll have WASDX fixed.
Yeah, we're currently fixing a couple bugs that are with it. But
Yeah.
oh yeah, no, we're gonna announce something for server booster students, so stay tuned.
Yep.
So make sure to boost the server, guys. Hey?
Yep. And we are announcing the
This
beta
is the
testing
interior.
application for server boosters.
I don't know
So
why my alarm is
if
going
you
off.
want to beta test
Left
right
and
now,
right
or
mirrors.
alpha test I should say, for MBOC, you can now apply as long you server boost the server, check an announcement
Rear
of the
door.
Discord, and apply for the MBOC beta testing program, which I am processing them this Monday.
Let's go.
It's even the emergency exits are super realistic.
Nitro, yes, donors can beta test, but right now we are limiting it to server boosters. Whoever is donated, example Spectrum Killers or Drew, are able to beta test
I stopped.
as they donate a lot of money, and I will give
Look,
them a
I
little
stopped.
bypass. There's also new sounds. Beware that 2008 and this is a 2008 model bus. It will have a different motor for the 2006 version.
So once again,
Yeah.
the people who just donated into the
The
stream.
DE40 LFR might have a similar sound.
Yep. So
Yes.
sorry to interrupt you guys, but the people who just donated to the stream right now today
Look at all that
via
smoke.
Cash,
Pollution.
Spectrum Killers, and Call Me Drew, I will be following up with you to a special link where you can apply for the MBOC beta testing program.
I really love the smoke from the bus, something new. I really hope you guys really love these buses as much as I do. I really enjoyed driving them.
Driving them with this alarm on, it makes first person
Leaf
really
on
high.
Silver Zero, yes, everybody in the MBTA Discord server, or actually in general, bus operators and hire will have to retrain. However, we will not be doing the retraining just yet. We will be doing it once we get closer to the final release of MBOC, which will be in the end of June to July. Drew, you are not allowed to record it and share it on a YouTube. You will be signing a little agreement saying that you're not allowed to share or basically send any explicit content of the MBOC beta testing, as we will update features and release features that are very early that is a surprise for the user. For the donated pass to people in Somerville, you're not able to beta test just yet. We're slowly rolling out the beta program. Right now, we're focusing on server boosters and people who donate in cash today via the stream.
This is so satisfying. They click, guys, they click. It's so satisfying. As you can notice, the driving is much improved over Wave. There's no more wheel lock and drastically reduced lag. As you guys can notice, before Illusioner used to lag a lot in Wave vehicles. Well, now with MBOC, you can see it doesn't lag at all anymore. Great improvement, to be honest. Like, And that's just one testimony of one example. Like there's many examples you guys will find that these, even though these buses look way better, dramatically better than the older buses, you guys can notice dramatic performance improvements. And on top of that, I'm working on a new bus right now, and make sure to join our Discord. Yeah, MBTA RBX is a code. Let me repeat that. MBTA RBX is a code to join our Discord. Make sure to join it because I'll be sharing a lot of development updates there, and as well the new bus that's coming very soon to join to complete the MBOC lineup, the launch lineup. And don't forget, more buses will come after the release of MBOC. And don't worry, more features too coming to MBOC after the release of MBOC. So yes, this is just version 0.1 right now, but once we release, it'll be version 1.0, and we're planning to increment on that. And you guys can see there's some credits here. Again, this is actually finished. There's actually more people, like I showed in the presentation, who helped, so they'll be added, don't worry.
And also, as well, in addition, we will be having another dev stream next month to do updates regarding the MBOC in general. So be sure to stay tuned for that as well. So be sure to subscribe to the MBTA YouTube channel.
Correct. Also, happy 500 members. Did we even
500 members, 500 subscribers, Cole.
500 subscribers. Just that. Subs. 500 subs. Anyways, I think we're almost gonna wrap this up, right, Winston?
Yeah, so if any of you guys have any more further questions to answer but regarding about MBOC, we're going to be ending up the stream, and I'm going to be playing the little MBOC film again for you guys to film for a little bit more. The MBOC film will also be released later on at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you guys can rewatch it again. Bro, the real MO gamer, he thought 554
and
billion.
I want to say something right now. I hope today's stream is a really big testimony towards MBTA and its philosophy towards development. We are non-stop innovating and developing, and you can see MBOC is a really huge testimony towards that.
Yep, and the donation will become available very shortly, probably most likely by next month or so, where you're going to be able to donate into a huge amount or whatever. Game Up Guide, thank you for subscribing, thank you for the support, and welcome to the stream. Anyways, Darkness Game, what is coming on right now is basically MBOC. The MBOC features will not be released until the end of June or in the beginning of July. So right now, everything will still remain the same. We're just going to announce it for you guys so you guys can be familiar with it. And eventually you guys can also watch the videos which we'll be uploading so you guys can understand MBOC. So once you guys do need to do the automated trading, which will be coming around once again end of June/July, you're able to be familiar with the controls.
As you can see, this D40LF is a class. Let me give one example of this D40LF being precise. As you guys can notice, this D40LF is unique to have really like that kind of a fishbowl design. As you can notice how the window protrudes out, and also how it is completely flat on the top. As you can see, it's completely flat. It's not rounded whatsoever, like in real life. It joins cleanly with the top, which makes it a really clean and flashy design, and it really makes it the best and most precise D40LF on ROBLOX.
And the Emerald Gamer, just following up with you, the donations that you see on the MBTA website, it will be available via the in-game store of our group. It will be once available once we announce it by next month.
Personally, we pay attention to a lot of little details. For example, the speakers use our custom textures that we make in-house. Everything we do is not taken from somewhere else. It's all 100% made by us, made by our development team, and that's why I really think it's committed. There's no free models, unlike other people, and
someone talking.
we are always, even down to our textures, we make them they're custom. For example, you guys notice the heaters actually use their own custom texture too. In the ad racks for the Excelsior and the LFR, they also use our own custom textures that we made. All the destinations made are by ourselves, custom textures.
And then Infinite.
All the
Yeah. And
Yeah,
Infinite
go ahead.
Flight Boy, he's asking, when are bikes coming to the game?
ooh bikes. Oh. Never
That'd be
thought of that.
That'd be interesting because then you could slap a bike
Yeah.
rack. You could slap a bike rack on the bus, and Zach just over. What the? Okay, that Zach just over.
Bikes are gonna be more realistic than OMSI then, because OMSI all they do is that the bikes just appear like that.
Yeah, so the user can have the bikes, and then if they want to put on a bike rack, they can't put it on your bus bike rack. So maybe it makes it more realistic. We'll
Maybe.
actually keep that in mind for the next
Yeah, we'll
feature.
keep that in mind. Thanks for the idea.
Yeah, that's for sure. Anyways, so the Arctic buses will be coming out when we release Silverline. When we release, not Silverline, South End to be exact, once we release the map, which is expected also as well near the end of June/July. So expect for Silverline first. Silverline will be the first game to have the MBOC feature, and then from there, we'll gradually implement it to call your AC so loud. We will gradually implement it to Somerville, and yeah, basically.
We're just showing the D40 left today because the other buses are still being worked on in terms of build. We're not quite done, and we want to optimize them as much as we can.
Yep, that's for sure. And Infinite Flight Boy, Transit Police were discontinued before. It's now just internal affairs.
What happened, Zach?
Zach just poofed.
Jack just oofed himself.
Huh?
Bunny, oh no, 'cause that's Zach's
Oh, what the
internet.
heck?
Bunny, YouTube 1107. The ads are gonna be on the buses as always, like how you
I
see
think
in
it's that
Somerville.
bug. Because hinges of the wheelchair seats.
F.
Oh yeah, that could be one cause too. As you can see, there's still a couple bugs that we have to fix, but you can notice it's pretty a fleshed out version we have right now. We still have to add a couple more features: destination controller, timetable. We have some working versions of it back, but they're not yet integrated into our what we call a release for our testers. So yeah.
And then British_United, we will be demoing the other buses when they are done. It's not gonna be, it depends when it's gonna be finished. If it's finished before the dev stream, we're gonna probably display it on the dev stream or make a video about it, just demoing the bus. And once
Yes.
again, BX Silverline is coming, as we announced earlier in the keynote. Silverline, aka South End, is coming. We're doing SL4 and SL5 first for the first phase. And once again, South End will just be in the alpha phase, meaning it will have MBOC
Oh my
compatibility.
God, who
However, it
got
won't be
that
exclusive to runs
GIF?
only until we slowly make our way to our beta stage. Which again, MBOC and South End will be released near the end of June
I
to the beginning of
blasted off.
July.
3, 2, 1. We're
Blast
going
off.
on a ship in our favorite rocket ship. Wait, what?
Whoa!
Anyways, I think we're gonna end the stream here. So, do you guys have any?
Assist says
Any last questions?
Assist says if it will have the next stop system. Yes, the next stop system will be added in version 0.02. Just
Oh
once
my
again,
God.
server boost the MBTA Discord server, and you can have exclusive access to beta test. Just apply the announcement if you saw the announcement in the MBTA Discord server. Anyway, guys, we're gonna be wrapping up this stream
Oh,
here.
look at the
Once
general
again,
chat.
if you want to beta test the MBOC, feel free to once again join our MBTA Discord and a boost out server, and then head on to the announcement section of the MBTA Discord server to apply for the MBOC testing, as we will be processing application this Monday. And also our Rivera, the retraining won't be hard as you guys are able to watch the videos, so you get to familiarize yourself. So once you do the automated training, don't worry, you don't need to worry. It will be very easy for you. Anyways,
It'll
we'll
be roughly the same difficulty of right now, as you will still want to remain the same quality of drivers right now.
Yeah, and anyways, once again, guys, the end of the stream here, guys. We'll be streaming again, once again, next month, as always, with the dev stream. As you can see, we streamed a little bit late because we want to surprise you guys with this new feature. Yes, you can also as well rewatch the stream later on when I make it available. I just have to edit some of the video, edit, you know, the little intermission, and then from there, you guys can rewatch it again. Anyways,
The suspension will be still adjusted. We're still, like I said, in version 0.1, so please wait. It's not all finished yet.
yep,
but we
Elias
got it
Cruz,
back
the windshield
working.
wipers will be added soon. It'll probably be added once the weather system is also added as well. Asiana Airlines, go ahead real quickly if you want to ask a question. Ooh, coal's polluting, guys. Coal's polluting. It's polluting the air. Did Zach just make your bust? Asiana Airlines, there will be new stations in South End, as South End is a completely different division. And yeah, once again, guys, we're gonna be ending the stream here, guys. Thank you for joining this little MBOC Keynote / MBTA dev stream update. And I'll see you guys next time. Once again, the people who donated and server boosted, the people who donate in the stream, I will be contacting you personally via DMs, and also as well the people who server boosted. Once again, please head on to the announcements. Zach just made Cole's bus on fire. Once again, head on to the server boost announcement. Head to the server boost announcement.
Wait, let's take
and
a
also
look at
as
the
well
old
apply
buses.
for the MBOC beta testing.
Yeah. Wait, before we end the stream, guys.
And let's just throw back all the buses right there.
So yeah, let's start at the very beginning, shall we?
Why not?
I remember.
Oh my
I
God, look at
remember
these wheels.
This, guys. I remember being. My first experience with MBTA was way, and I remember seeing these vehicles. It was in that. I think it was a CT1 route.
Oh my god, you hear the sound
What?
glitch? You hear the sound?
Remember,
Do you guys hear the sound glitch? The old sound glitch?
Alright, see the
CT1?
RTS.
This is the that's the original one. Like,
was-
look how far it came.
That was my first ever bus. GG.
Before. Or no, it's a model. It was made by us. But
It wasn't made by us. It was just painted over.
It was painted over, yeah. That was our first bus.
And then we had these buses, which you guys could
It
probably
was
recognize.
it was made by me, Zach, and Captain. I remember that bus. So much memories.
And I'm stuck in here because the doors don't work anymore because of filtering enabled.
Anyway, guys, we're gonna be ending the stream here, guys. Once again, thank
no,
you.
No.
What, Cole? What?
You'll have to do a tour of the buses.
This is all
Okay.
old buses. They can see it later.
What?
Oh. They won't be able to see it ever again. We have to show them the stream. So this is a DE60 LFR, so you guys can see major difference. This bus is better than the MBOC DE60 LFR, right?
Wait, is this a C40 LF?
Yeah, I think no.
No,
Yeah,
this is a D40 LF. This is the D40 LF.
Bruh. I
Bruh.
think this is
Biggest bruh.
one of the D40 LF right here.
Yeah, that one. That one's a C40. And
This is an
Nappy, and then the M440, D40, DE60 LFR Gen 1, and then XDE40 Gen 1, RTS Gen 2, C40 LF Gen 2, Nabi Gen 2, M440 LF Gen 3, D40 LF Gen 2, XDE40 Gen 2, M440 LF Gen 3, D40 LF Gen 4, which is cool.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Oh, I remembered all the story behind this.
Yep.
Oh my god. This is
And
a
then
major
XDE40
throwback.
Gen 3,
Something.
DE60 LFR Gen 2, Pre-Wave RTS, Pre-Wave N440 LF, overhauled. Wait, no, this is D40 LF Gen 5, and then Pre-Wave D40, Pre-Wave XDE40, and then Wave XDE40.
It's really sad to see these buses go because it really meant a lot to us, to be honest.
Yeah,
I
I could
really
tell this
remember-
one was from the model because the toolbox, because it's labeled 115.
Elias Cruz 123R.
Eleven-
Yes, the
111.5.
stop request will work as always.
11115. Oh my.
Anyways, guys, we're gonna be ending the stream here. As you can see, that was a little throwback right there. Once again, if you haven't server boost yet, server boost MBTA to get exclusive access to beta test the MBOC buses, and we'll be processing the application on a Monday. Once you server
These
boost,
memes of
please
my
check
bus
the
glitching
server
is
boost
so funny.
announcement so you can apply for the MBOC beta testing. Anyway, guys, we're gonna be ending the stream here, guys. You can see all the throwbacks right there, and I'll see you guys next month for the next dev stream. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Are you good?
Until the lights turn on.
Upcoming arrivals. Route C T2, Ruggles Station. 1 stop away. Route 89, Davis Station. More than 15 stops away. Route 89, Clarendon Hill. More than 15 stops away. Route 90, Davis Station. More than 15 stops away. Route 90, Assembly Station. More than 15 stops away. Route 91, Central Square. 3 stops away.